Hello viewers, this is Moghunter, Kyusei Jutsushiki Horse Racing Tips channel. This time, we will make predictions for the Kikuka Sho, which will be held at the 11th race at Kyoto Racecourse, which starts at 15:40 at Japan Standard Time. Thank you. It's the menu of today's program, but first I'm going to explain about Kyusei Kigaku. After that, we will make predictions for the Kikuka Sho. About Kyusei Kigaku. Kyusei Kigaku is a form of fortune-telling that originated in China, combining the 9 stars determined from the date of birth, the Chinese zodiac, and the 5 elements. A compass is used to determine the fortune of the direction. In ancient times, it was used to tell fortunes of strategic directions in wars with multiple nations. In Kyusei Kigaku, among the 8 directions of north, south, east, west, northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest, the direction in which qi with good effects flows is called the lucky direction. Lucky directions are also called the direction to bring good luck in feng shui, and direction to increase good luck in Kyusei Kigaku. According to Kyusei Kigaku, it is said that sleeping facing the auspicious direction has effects such as increasing health and financial luck. In addition, according to Kyusei Kigaku, knowing the auspicious direction increases work luck, love luck, and gambling luck. And I make horse racing predictions based on this Kyusei physics. In addition, as a calendar note, the 9 stars of the date and time are assigned to the calendar as a cycle of 9 stars, and each date is listed on the calendar along with the Japanese Rokuyo combination. Rokuyo is one of the most famous calendar notes in Japan, and is often written in general calendars and notebooks. My method of horse racing tips is to find out the consecutive horse numbers and bracket numbers based on the Kyusei and Rokuyo using the calendar notes on the day of the horse race, and then decide which horse to buy. Please do not misunderstand, because it is a prediction of the outcome based on the law of Kyusei Kigaku and not just a guess. Calendar note of Sunday the 22nd of October is, Kyusei is the 8 white earth star, and Rokuyo is Butsumetsu. The attribute of 8 white earth star is white dry dirt. But unlike the wet second black earth star, which is a fellow earth star, it has the attribute of fine white soil on the wall. Of course, the symbolic number of 8 white earth is 8. So you can see events associated with 8 in various aspects on this day. As the Chinese numeral 8 represents, it represents both sides of a mountain and the roof of a house, symbolizing assets such as mountains, houses, and real estate. In addition, the symbolism of 8 white earth star is based on the fact that the ridgeline of the mountain rises and falls, symbolizing changes and fluctuations. When the Chinese numeral 8 is turned upside down, it becomes the shape of a Japanese fold fan. So 8 white Saturn represents both ends and the center of the Japanese fold fan, sensu. From that symbol, it represents extreme behavior from one end to the other, and a sudden change. Rokuyo, Butsumetsu, the day of Buddha's decease, is a day that symbolizes taboos, and is a bad day when no events other than funerals are allowed. It can act like the prefix of a negative word like no or nothing, and often negates the symbolism of the 9 stars, causing a reversal phenomenon, so the interpretation of the 9 stars on the day of Buddha's decease tends to be very difficult. The weather forecast for Kyoto on Sunday is sunny. The grass course is expected to be a good field. It's the 7th day of the opening, and last week was a heavy turf. So the turf's condition is a little worse on the inside. Therefore, I don't think the conditions on this week's Kyoto grass course will be overwhelmingly advantageous for those who choose to run away or go inside at the end, as they have in the past. Data-wise, the Kikuka Sho is a race where horses with fast last legs have an advantage, and in the first half of this series, the turf conditions were such that the leading horses in the inner bracket had an overwhelming advantage, but as time went by, even if they entered the outer bracket, it can be said that the turf has reached a point where even a horse that is slow can overtake the leading horse on the final straight. As a criterion for selecting a banker, you should aim for a horse that can use a sharp last leg in the final stretch. Normally, the 8 White Earth Star Day of 9 stars is a day that tends to produce extreme results. So bracket 1 and bracket 8 at both ends often come, but on this day it is paired with Butsumetsu of Rokuyo. Therefore, it is difficult to judge because the symbolism of the 8 White Earth Star Day may be denied. Therefore, this time I decided to search for bankers outside of bracket 1 and bracket 8 at both ends. From the above considerations, I chose number 11 Satono Glands as banker horse. This horse's characteristic is to take the lead, get out early, and use his last leg to hold on for a long time, which makes him the perfect match for the winning pattern of the Kikuka Sho race held at Kyoto Racecourse. The leading jockey on the saddle, Jockey Kawada, is also a jockey who often wins using this pattern, so the combination of these two is a great fit for this race. This week's Kikuka Sho doesn't seem to have a very high payout, so I won't choose another banker horse this time, and will only use the Trio 1 banker wheel bet. And this is an explanation of the type of betting that you should choose next. As mentioned above, since I cannot expect Kikuka Sho much high dividend for choosing Satono Glands, 3rd most popular horse, as banker 1, so I would like to be creative in how I buy it and make a profit. Therefore, I choose only one bet Trio 1 banker wheel, only one line this time, which ordinary has 2 lines of bet. Lower probability of hitting than the usual 2 lines of Trio 1 banker wheel, but is more likely to yield higher payouts. The number of horses to be placed under this banker is 10 counterparts. The 10 counterparts are as below: number 1, number 4, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 12, number 14, number 15, number 17, and above. Betting types are Trio 1 banker wheel 10 counterparts, total amount, 4,500 yen. This is the betting buy recommended by this channel. Good luck, thank you for your viewing. If you don't mind, please subscribe to the channel and give us a high rating. Thank you.